right, let's see if this works today. Good morning, everybody. It's Thursday, my favorite day to trade. Right now, I don't have anything, nothing starting off. I am still trying to do some of my early morning scans. Good morning, Glenn. Hopefully, this chart is getting updated. Let's test it out real quick here. Alright, let's see if this works. CDTX. Glenn, it still doesn't seem like it's updating these charts. I don't know why that is. What is going on here? Well, there we go. Is that better? Let's try one other thing. I'm watching CVNA. Yeah, there we go. Let's see here. It's like super slow. Well, there's a huge delay. There's nothing I can do about that, at least right now. Anyway, I think we're okay. All right, so I've got to do my scans here. I got to see if we have any trade setups. Okay, let's take a look at the indices real quick here. That was the first thing I wanted to look at. All the indices are up right now, so the only thing that I have right now is I do have a buy on the gold. So I'm going to buy some gold. Do have a buy on the gold. Okay, buy on the gold with a target of 1978. 1978. That is going to be my profit target. I'll get out at 1978. If I need to reverse, I'm going to reverse down here at 69. 1969. Okay, let's look at gold real quick here. All right, long gold. We're gonna hang tight. Taking a look at natural gas, nothing on natural gas. Let's get over here. Nothing on silver. Not seeing anything in crude oil. Let's look at the mini Russell RTY. Mini Russell. You can see with these big red bubbles here that there's a lot of selling going on here. But I don't have anything set up yet on the mini Russell. Let's look at the mini NASDAQ. Definitely some buying going on down over here on the mini NASDAQ. I don't see anything there yet. Let's take a look at the E-mini S&P. May get a short on the E-mini S&P. Gonna watch this. Definitely selling coming in. Bunch of selling. This horizontal line right here, this red, the darker the color, the bigger the order. So you can see we have a 120, 121, 126. Sitting up here at 39.87, also 39.92. We're sitting at 84 right now, 39.84, 39.85. I don't have anything set up there yet. So we'll watch it. We may get a short on that. We may get a short on... We may also get a short on the mini Russell. We'll keep an eye on that. Not yet. Gold. Well, look at one other thing. Natural gas. Oops. That's over. All right, natural gas. Nothing on natural gas. All right. I don't think we have one right now. Is our gold. Once again, looking for a target on the gold down here in the bottom right-hand corner. 1978 is going to be my target. Not seen. I'll take a look at some of these stocks here. Man, it's very quiet. Just nothing really popping up on the radar. Not any stock that's going to make a new high between $1 and 10 based on my criteria should be popping up here, and I'm not seeing anything. I am seeing a new low here. CYTO. Let's take a look at SCS. SCS is moving a little bit. Definitely going to keep SCS on the radar. SOFI was also on the radar. Don't see anything there. CBD. Nothing. Volume extremely light. ONCS was one on the radar the other day. Don't see anything there. CPG has potential. We'll keep that on the radar. Nothing on JAN. BSGM. I'll keep that on the radar. SOFI again. I'm not liking SOFI. Okay, so let's take a look at PTZ. Dead. So nothing on PTZ. Just kind of going through some of these stocks here, see if I see anything I really like. I don't see anything here yet. Nothing on KOSS, ACRX. Just not there. Volume just not there, guys. Not seeing anything on that. WEBL. I'm not going to touch that yet. CDTX. Very quiet. Not seeing anything there. Not a whole lot popping up yet. Just have to be patient. All right, let's look at our gold. We're still long the gold. Getting real close to target, 1978.
Target hit.
There we go. We just hit our target on gold, so we're going to go ahead and get out of gold. All right, that was my first and only trade this morning. Long gold, out of gold, took profit. Okay, so we have the mini down. All the indices are up right now. Not a ton. Mini down's up 47. The E-mini S&P's up 19. Mini Nasdaq's up 123. And that mini Russell's up 11. Still pretty quiet. What gold's doing up here. And just not a whole lot coming up on the radar this morning. And that's okay. Last thing we want to do is force a trade, just to trade. All right, so let's take a look again at RTY. So Glenn, you should be seeing RTY on your screen. Let me know if you see RTY. You're going to see the symbol RTY. Let me know if that's what you're showing, because that's what I have up. Looks like crude's moving higher. I'm not taking the crude trade. We do have a buy on the crude. Let's look at that real quick here. I could see crude, those that are interested in buying a crude oil, buying crude oil, 71.05 would be my first target. 71.05. I see coming up 71.05. But it gotta buy a little bit earlier, but I don't wanna, not interested in getting into crude oil right now. I want to keep an eye on these indices. We have about another 7-8 minutes to go here before the opening bell. Okay, Glenn, good. Hopefully that everything is working. So if you're joining us on YouTube, Facebook, thank you. I'm glad you're here. If you have questions along the way, feel free to ask myself. So either myself or Glenn will answer your questions. I'll do my best to get to your question if I'm not concentrating on a trade. So a little disclaimer, what you're seeing here is just for educational purposes only. I do not suggest you try to follow my trades or anybody else's for that matter. That is a losing proposition. Also keep in mind there is a delay going on here when we broadcast through YouTube. Our live room is also seeing this, but we use Zoom. Zoom is instantaneous, so there's no delay there. But also keep in mind that trading is risky, right? We all know trading is risky, so never trade real money unless you can be profitable in a simulator or demo account. Never follow me or anybody else blindly. The key is you have to learn how to make your own trading decisions. I can give you the best tools that I have, the tools that I've developed over my last 40 years of my trading career. The tools I'm demonstrating here are very simple. I only use really two tools. One is based on patterns. One is based on a formula that provides me with profit targets. The accuracy of both is over 70%. And what makes them even more powerful is the fact that they work in all markets. So you're going to see me trade some indices, you're going to see me trade some commodities, you're going to see me trade some stocks. Good morning, Cam. How are you, sir? Not seeing anything in here on the stock side. Very quiet with another about 6 minutes to go here before the opening bell. I haven't seen anything pump up on my radar over here. Nothing is making new highs. Let's see what else. I have anything else? Yeah, Cam, I was in gold. I was long gold, got out of gold. Nice little trade on gold this morning. That's it. I haven't had anything else. Crude's in a buy right now, but I didn't want to take crude, but that is a target on crude. That buy came in earlier this morning, even before I started, so I really don't want to jump into it at this point. It's a little bit getting in a little bit late.
INZY.
Now I'm starting to get some activity. Let's see, INZY. This scanner you're seeing here is giving me audible alerts here anytime a stock makes too high based on my criteria. I'm looking for stocks between $1 and $10. I also run some that looks between 1 and 20. All right, nothing, 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 nothing. Man, there's nothing there on INZY. Nothing. This is one I looked at the other day. BORR. I see BORR going higher. Don't think I want to jump into it. But I am getting some levels projected here, some patterns setting up. So let's look at, I could see it come up to 761. Let's check out this other pattern. Okay, this one's going to project a little bit lower here. This is going to show 758. Excuse me, I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. Okay, less than a minute to go here before the opening bell. I'm going to keep an eye on these indices this morning. Okay, I'm going to be looking for a buy over here on the mini Russell.
DTC. WEBL. DSGN.
All right, I'm going to buy a mini Russell right here. Also, I'm getting a buy on the E-mini S&P. Showing a target here of 1764. 1764 is going to be my target on the mini Russell.
WEBL.
So I'm getting a buy on the E-mini S&P. In the E-mini S&P target, my first target's going to be 40.0975.
DTC WEBL.
Get that alert in there. 40.0975 is going to be my profit target. $17.59 is my target on the mini Russell. $17.59. Long the mini Russell, along the ES, small mini S&P. Yeah, Cam, good, good. I'm glad to hear that YouTube is finally working. Man, it's been a nightmare. Still not confident. I've got to see it work for a few more days. Okay, so we have the Dow up 198. Still long the mini Russell. Close to hitting target. It did get close to hitting target. 1759 is going to be my target on the mini Russell. Nice. You made money on gold. Okay, good job, man. All right, Glenn, if you see something, if you see a glitch, let me know. Again, be sure you let me know. I want to make sure that we've finally have solved this little issue here with YouTube. Still trying to find some stocks to play. I'm not seeing anything in here that really has me excited. Crude oil did hit that target, but once again, that buy came in early this morning before I started trading, and it did finally hit its target. So once again, these patterns and this with Einstein is just really a powerful approach to trading, and it's so simple. I'm a big believer in all the years that I've been trading is that the simpler you make trading, folks, the easier it is to stick with what you're doing. Trading doesn't have to be complicated. Don't have a ton of indicators and stuff on your charts. Make it simple. Every time you make a decision, it adds additional layer of stress. So if you have 10 indicators, I've seen it before, that's 10 decisions you have to make before you make a trade. That's just way too much. That's just not a way to be profitable. Most of your successful traders, if not all of them, they are price action traders. They're put indicators. I can tell you for a fact that big institutions are looking at. They're looking at VWAP. They're looking at all the big indicators that everybody uses because they like to see where they need to flush out the stops. So they take advantage of that, and you don't want to be one of those statistics. So try to make your trading simple. Nothing's 100%. So you got to be, this is a game where you got to be willing to take your, it's always easy to take wins, not always easy to take losses. I like to think of wins as, we think of this as a business, right? We're trying to do this for a living. So you have your income, which is your wins, and you have your expenses, which are losses. So think of it as a business. You have income and you have expenses. There's not a single business out there that doesn't have expenses. So why would you ever expect your trading never to have a loss? The best traders in the world, the best you're ever going to do in terms of predictability is somewhere around 70%. Everything else is, there's so much noise in the market, you can't predict through it. So if anybody tells you, yeah, I'm hitting 80, 90%, don't believe it. The only time you would see something like that is if they're making $1 and they're risking $99. That's the other thing you have to ask somebody in terms of other probabilities, right? Probabilities aren't always the answer, but they definitely help when you're putting on trades. All right, so RTY is starting to move its way up just a little bit. Still trying to hit that 1759 target. Dow's up 194. Still have the E-mini S&P. 4009.75 is my target. Slowly working its way up. Kind of quiet though. INZY is popping up on the radars. Let me take a look at that. ZVSA. Oh yeah, ZVSA.
WEBL.
You're in ZVFA. You're in at 07, huh? ZVSA. Okay, I see a target on ZVSA up here to 220. I'll let you know if I see anything else here. 220. 225. Yeah, we're getting several patterns setting up here. And I'll give you one more here, 3 levels up. 28, 228. DHHC looks good. Looks like a lot of the move has happened. Not seeing a whole lot of sellers there, that's for sure. There you go, ZVSA's hitting its targets. That was a really nice trade there you made. Nice, beautiful. Quickly went through all its targets. Almost jumped in on it, but I did not. I have more targets up there. I see more targets on the upside. And let's see here. I've got another pattern setting up. It's projecting 240. Wow, 240. Look at that 240. Man, it is just going crazy. Okay, let me see if I have any other targets up here. I do. All right, I'm gonna jump into that real quick here and try to scalp something out of ZVSA. It is definitely going parabolic. Alright, got 104 bucks made on it. I'm going to go ahead and just take my profit on this. 164. I'm out. That was a quick 164 bucks out of ZVSA. I am still getting projections. Wow, this thing is crazy. I see a level up to 282.
Profit target hit.
282. Okay, let's look at it. We're hitting targets here, guys, on our indices. All right, so RTY hit target. We're going to get out that mini Russell. Alright, so let's look at Mini Russell. We did hit target on Mini Russell, out of Mini Russell. We're still riding the E-mini S&P. Let's look at the E-mini S&P. I always love Thursdays. Thursdays are always my favorite days to trade. Very seldom does a Thursday let me down. Cam, thank you for that ZVSA. I almost got into it when you first mentioned it. And then I just saw a ton of patterns just popping up here. But I still was able to pull a little bit out of it. Thank you, sir. Yeah, bookmap. So basically what you're seeing is I'm using Thinkorswim. You can get bookmap on Thinkorswim. And if you'd like to know more about it or you need to get set up, just let me know. I'll be glad to help you guys out. But bookmap is it's like a level 3. I mean, it shows everything. It shows the book balance up here. It shows the volume up here. These are order sizes coming over here, a COB. This is order sizes. Just ignore this COB over here. That's something else. The bigger the dot, the more volume. So if you see red, a lot of sellers taking over. Big greens, same thing with buyers. Now, if we're below these dark lines, you see this red whenever you're below it and you see a dark red, that means there's bigger sell orders. So if you look over here, over on ES, you see a 360, there's a 340 lot, 360 lot, blah, blah. It's just kind of bouncing all over the place. And then if we look below price, this little dot dash line here is where it's at right now. And if you look down here, you can see we have buyers down here. I can squeeze a little bit, but it's really hard to see. Not a whole lot of... I see selling definitely coming in up here. We're getting really close to hitting target. Now, let's see if the selling dries up. That's what we're going to watch. Let's see if selling starts to dry up as we come in here. See how it's pulling back? It hits these red lines and it pulls back. So selling's starting to dry up a little bit. Little pullback. I'm looking for a 40.0975 target on the ES. We're at 05.5 right now. Okay, let's see if we have anything else.
RNCS.
Out of gold, to get out of the mini Russell, still playing the ES.
RNCS.
Dow's up 231. See if we see any other stocks this morning. Let's go back and take a look at our stocks. We're out of ZVSA. Let's look. What is ZV? Yeah, ZVSA. After it hit all those targets, it pulled back. Let's look at SCS. DHCC. Is it DHHC? DHHC. $13 stock? Yeah, that's halted. Definitely halted, yeah, right? Obviously, I see absolutely zero entries on that, obviously. Wouldn't touch it, even though it's halted, I wouldn't touch it. Plus, I really prefer these stocks below 10 bucks. Down, we're up 242.
SFT.
I want to keep an eye and see what the ES is doing. I think the ES is still looking good. ES getting closer to target up here. 0975 is my target. I'm sorry, what are you saying, Cam, what are you saying? So yeah, so this is actual trade volume that you're seeing here. These are the trades going through over here on the left. And this is like what they call book value over here. This is what we're looking for. If you look for an imbalance, so in other words, up here, top right hand corner where it says B, you got volume. If you see that we're getting more green squares, typically means we're going to get some selling coming in, and vice versa. So you can see a little bit bigger buyer orders here. Let's see what it will do. Dow's up 235. Look at Dow. Let's just look at the Dow. What happened?
WEBL.
So you're not gonna, bookmap is not gonna allow you to look at the Dow. It's okay.
WEBL.
So we've got the mini down here. WEBL popping up on the radar. That's something I was watching earlier and I kind of liked it. WEBL is one of those stocks that just kind of move really slow for some reason. I mean, it's a nice player, but it just got to be patient. Definitely have to be patient with it. So I do have some targets here on WEBL. I could see 815. I'm just looking at some of the patterns. We have a few here. 815. What else? What else? What else? What else? Oh, there's one. 827. So I'm coming up with these levels. It's called the Einstein. It's a formula. It wasn't designed by me. It's designed by a very successful day trader back in the 80s. And I like it in terms of using it with my patterns because it gives me, the patterns give me the entries. And they're very, I mean, they have a very high probability of hitting, over 70%. Then excuse me, then you throw in Einstein, and it has a high probability of hitting these targets. So the combination of the both, just a really, really strong approach to trading. It's very simple. It's a really simple approach. It's not complicated. You don't want to make trading complicated. We've all tried to do that. I tried to do that, and that ended up getting me nowhere. All right, so let's see. I did have another target up here, a little bit lower though in this pattern. 823. I'm going to take a really, really light position on WEBL. All right, I'm not going to go heavy. Yeah, take a look at that cam. Look at WEBL. Got multiple bunch of levels over here on WEBL. It's a slow mover though. Just have to be patient with it. KRBP. Nothing there. I'm going to clear that out. I don't like it. VORR. That was one that was on my radar the other day. It looks like it's pretty much already hit its levels. JAN. And just let that one go. TBIO. Let that one go. INZY. I'm going to keep that on the radar. Oh, my favorite, JDST. Now, I've seen anything. JDST looks like it wants to go down. But I keep it on there because it's been good to me. BBAI.
ONCS.
Now, ONCS is making new highs. That has been a mover. But I'm not liking what I'm seeing on the charts here. So, plus, it looks like I'm getting some mixed signals here. Look, but it's looks like I may want to come down a little bit. So, stay away from that. RIOT. Now, RIOT was on my radar the other day. Good volume. Spread between bid and ask, only a penny. Good. You know what? That's...
WEBL.
Might have missed the boat on that one. I'm going to keep it up, though, on my watch list and see if that doesn't provide me with some opportunities a little bit later on. I'm still in WEBL. Ended up making a new high, so I'm not up much. I have such a light position on 200 shares. It's nothing.
WEBL.
I just didn't. It's one of those maybe I can hold out a little bit longer and try to get these higher levels up here.
ONCS.
So you can see here we got a pretty big order size sitting up here at 22 and 28. We're sitting around 16 right now. Got some targets up there as well. I have one at 23, and I also have one around, what, 27, 28? All right, well, folks, man, time goes by fast. So that's going to wrap it up for the free broadcast. We'll continue on in our live trading room.
ONCS.
Also, we're starting a Discord channel. So that's just going to be up here shortly, folks. So if you're interested in getting on the Discord channel, we will have some private rooms. We will also have some public rooms. So shoot us an email. Go to my website, innovativetradingstrategies.com, and contact us. Let us know you want to get on the Discord, and we'll send you an invitation for that. So far, I've had a really good day. Once again, Thursdays, just something about Thursdays are magical days for me. I don't know. There's something about Thursdays are just always good days. So I try to be a little bit more aggressive on Thursdays. All right, so that's going to wrap it up. Once again, thank you again for joining us. Looks like YouTube may be working okay.
GN.
So that's a good sign. I apologize for the last few days. I know we've had some glitches. I don't have anybody here to fix it while I'm trading, so my focus is on trading, but sometimes you run into these technical issues and it does make it a little frustrating as far as the viewer is concerned. So hopefully we fix that. And all right, so we'll be back again tomorrow, Friday, and we'll do this all over again. Don't forget, I will be posting. Oh, ES just hit our target. Let me go ahead and get out of ES. So that was nice. We just hit the E-mini target. So out of the E-mini out of that, took a profit on that. One more quick look at WBL, sitting at 21.22. So that's looking good. So I've got a nice little profit there. Not much. Well, $20, but you know, it is what it is. So I got a light volume on share size there, so that's okay. We'll see if we can get up to around 28 or so. All right, that's it. Everybody have a good day, and hopefully we'll see you first thing tomorrow morning.